Hi, good morning. This is Christine. I'm your health tech. The presentation this morning is going to be over our table of content for the 2020-2021 school year. I'm going to go over the health section. There is two parts to the health section. It is section 4 and section 5. So I'm going to scroll down to section 4. Section 4 is the child health status and care. Basically, the first part of this section is going to be the immunization record. This is going to be entered into the database and filed in the child's records. Following that, we're going to have our 18 vision development milestone. The current form date for this is June of 2018. Following that will be our SPOT, and then the certificate of record of vision, the OAE, and the Texas sweep check. The current date for the sweep check is June of 2019. Next will be our TB questionnaire. This is created in Child Plus in the health tab. There's a tab for the TB questionnaire where it'll be filled out, and the previous form date is December of 2012 or August of 2013. Following the TB questionnaire is the anemia screening results. The current form also in database, and the previous form date is June of 2019. Following the anemia results is the consent for anemia, current in database, previous form March of 2016. Next, we will have the lead questionnaire. Lead questionnaire and blood level report. These are both in Child Plus and both dated August of 2018 for the previous date form. Next after that is the consent for lead. This one again is in the database, and the previous form date on this one is March of 2012. Following the consent will be any referrals. Referrals are in the database, and the previous form date is in the child record. The next part of this, the next section is the child health status medical records, the physical form. This is going to be entered into events and filed in the child's records. Behind that, we will have any medical appointment cards. Those will be filed in the child's records. Section 4 is the health status dental records. The oral health form will be entered into events and then filed into the child's records. Any dental appointment cards will be filed behind it. And the last thing in this section is going to be the NCCAA form, just a reminder, and this is filed in this section as well. The next section is section 5, safety practices. The first document in this section will be the IHCP. The current form date for this is February of 2015. The next item will be the addendum. Current form date for this also is February of 2015. Following that, we will have the asthma action plan and the seizure action plan, and those are filed in the child's records. Next is the infant sleep exemption form. The current form date was April of 2018. The previous form date is February of 2017. Section 2 of this section, we will have the medication administration form. This form, the current form date is April of 2018. And once the medication admin forms are completely filled out, this is where you're going to file them. Following that will be the incident accident report. The current form date also is created in Child Plus under the Health tab, and the previous form date is February of 2015. Following the illness report will be any supplemental reports. So these are the two health sections. Y'all will get a copy of this, and if you have any questions, just go ahead and email me, and I will try to get your questions answered as best as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and try to flip over to our agenda. Okay, this is our training agenda. This is our fall training table of content. The presenter is me, Christine Sifuentes. I'm your health technician. For location, we're going to put virtual. Our content area is the health, and the date, go ahead and fill in your date. And your core knowledge is health and safety, your CDA subject area, and your performance standards. Next, we have our learning objectives. The participants will, 1, gain a greater knowledge of the table of contents in the child's record, recognize that health forms need to be entered into Child Plus as events, and recognize the health forms need to be entered into Child Plus as attachments. The agenda section, 1, introduction of objectives. 2, review how to read the table of content. 3, review the importance of having all health forms entered, attached into Child Plus correctly. And for the post-test, question number 1 is the 18 vision development milestone from birth to baby's first birthday is filed where? It is filed into, it is filed on the section 4. It's like the second document. Number 2, the immunization record is filed in the child's record and entered into Child Plus. True or false? True. It is the immunization record goes into events, and it is filed in the child's record. Question number 3. What are 2 other health forms that are filed in the child's records? We could say physicals and dentals. Physicals and dentals do go into the child's records. That is the end of the agenda. Go ahead and sign the back and put it in your binder. And if you have any questions, just feel free to email me. Thank you.